Iraqi Dinar Guru predictions 3 August 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. 3 August 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26. Right now they're training the banks of Iraq, their employees, on how to deal with counterfeiting and smuggling, for the security and stability of their monetary reform. But they're to using the 30 notes to train them with? This pattern is one that you have to respect. There's no crime against that currency because that currency won't exist. So what are you using, the lower notes? No, they don't want to show the lower notes just yet. They're going to do the lower notes and exchange rate at pretty much the same time. 3 August 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z. Via PDK. Article. Prime Minister. Bybit will be an important oil and industrial city that represents one of the pillars of the Iraqi economy. They are currently still rebuilding their infrastructure. Part of the white paper reforms so they can lift their purchasing power. This will be a big boom to their economy as they will be selling finished products, not just oil. 3 August 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat article. Al-Harki. The oil agreement between Baghdad and Erbil is a step towards enacting the oil and gas law. Quote, the recent agreement between the federal government and the regional government is a positive interim step, but it constitutes a real beginning to strengthen trust between the two sides and paves the way for the approval of the oil and gas law that has been postponed for nearly 2 decades. Bottom line is, let's keep our fingers crossed that they can actually get a sound oil and gas law passed into law in Parliament, and do it very soon. 2 August 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26. We got good people, like Guru, Pimpy. Pimpy's a nice man. Pimpy always says constructive things. Pimpy has got good sources. I don't know any gurus that I would recommend except Pimpy. 2 August 2025 Newshound Guru Pimpy. Until Iraq allows the currency to be a free-floating currency, it's never going to be on a forex. 2 August 2025 Newshound Guru Samson article. Iran approves bill to remove 4 zeros from national currency and unify its name. 2 August 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman article. Iraq's accession to the World Trade Organization. I believe Iraq is in an advanced stage with regard to accession. Iraq has demonstrated great progress and clearly has intention to gain full accession into the WTO. This article is supporting their efforts for full integration into the international financial system. 2 August 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z. Via PDK. Article. Sadani denies the rumor of destruction of 62 trillion dinars. Unfounded, but it would be a great thing to do just before a reset. Maybe the cat got out of the bag and they are doing damage control? If I had just destroyed 62 trillion right before a reevaluation, I would probably say the same thing. That is just totally a guess, a gut feeling, but it makes sense. Why would you want to destroy currency? If you had too much in circulation, you would want to get rid of some of it before a revaluation. This is just a rumor, but with everything else going on, it is screaming RV to me. If this is happening, the RV is imminent. 2 August 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNU. Iraq has meetings scheduled with the WTO starting in August and will continue through the summer and into the fall. The RV, for now, is on the distant horizon. 2 August 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 question. Do you still believe Sunday to a Monday? Or do you think it can happen any day? It can happen any day, but my desire would be a Sunday into a Monday. The reason why is because Sunday is the first day of their week. What a perfect time to start it right. The next day we wake up, there it is, bada bing bada boom. We may actually see it but not be able to do anything about it until the next day. 2 August 2025 Guest Guru Margarita article. The Iraqi government denies that half of the currency supply was damaged by a rat. I hope the rat destroyed the currency. That would be great to get 62 trillion off the books. 2 August 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. Al-Sadani's advisor denies rumor of 62 trillion dinars being destroyed. It is baseless. Quote, the Prime Minister's financial advisor, Mazhar Mohammad Saleh, confirmed that the circulating rumors regarding the destruction of half of Iraq's currency, amounting to approximately 62 trillion dinars, are baseless, describing them as illogical allegations that lack the slightest degree of credibility and economic logic, he explained. That approximately 88% of the monetary mass is held outside the banking system in the hands of individuals, not in any single institution. The 2nd of August 2025 Newshound Guru Pimpy. Let's get back into what's going on over there. In Vietnam, especially when it pertains to gold. We all know Trump did a deal with Vietnam, a 20% tariff on Vietnam's exports to the United States. A 40% tariff on goods transshipped through Vietnam. That's when another country hasn't made a trade deal with the United States and tries to be sneaky and use Vietnam to start shipping their goods. Zero tariffs on U.S. goods entering Vietnam. Article quote, "The depreciation of the dong has triggered a surge in gold prices, with the 24K gold price in Vietnam reaching 73.64 million Vietnamese dongs per ounce in June 2025, a 48.6% year-on-year increase. That's a huge increase. That's why you see a country like Iraq buying more gold. More gold is to help protect their currency. Lots of central banks are stacking up on gold." The 2nd of August 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly. The rate over 20 years ago was $3.22, and that was just off the price of oil. Now we have non-oil revenues and $16 trillion alone in rare minerals, tourism, agriculture. This is very promising. Frank. $3.22 was over 20 years ago. When you look at the exchange rate of the other Middle Eastern countries around you, it's not too far-fetched that you could be somewhere around $3.80 to just a pinch over $4. The 2nd of August 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK, article. State-owned bank announces the settlement of 87% of Iraq's external debt file. That external debt file was huge between the end of Saddam Hussein and the Kuwait invasion up through today. Settling 87% is a huge number or debt repaid. They are in a great position for their currency and country internationally. The 2nd of August 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat article. Iraqi dinar nears official rate as market stabilizes. They are telling us that the decline of the parallel market is not coincidental but a managed series of measures that were taken. They are saying finally, they have control over the dollar. Why did the CBI have to stabilize the dollar parallel market to match the official CBI rate of the dinar in the first place? They need to do it because currently the dinar is solely pegged to the dollar, and these two rates must at least match. If a currency is solely pegged to another currency, it must be equal to that currency. The IMF uses this tactic in many other situations to help stabilize a currency. The CBI has been working on this for the last 20 years. They have finally accomplished their goal, and so now they are very close to being able to move on to the next stage. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: IraqiDinarChat.net